that was the shark, okay, came out. Now, this might be in your realm. I don't know if you cross paths. I don't know if this app works like Facebook or Twitter, how it works. But apparently one of the sharks was on Tinder and had said that he was going to be one of the dancers, and you'd know which dancer he was. So, I mean, does that mean he was the good dancer or the dancer that was just...
He was Left Shark. Left Shark is really about putting himself on social media right now. Like, Right Shark doesn't care about getting laid. Left Shark is totally into, like, taking his Super Bowl performance and making a career out of it.
And, you know, more power to him, man. And I got to ask you, so this Gone Hawking, guys, I mean, I don't know if we're going to see him at the Super Bowl anytime soon, but is there any relation to Stephen Hawking?
I mean, like, no.
No. Okay. Well,
not at all, dude. Like, I'm trying to find a joke in there somewhere, but, like, there's no joke. Like, completely different from Stephen Hawking. Both very smart, but...
Well, the song I think we're going to listen to is going to be called Portals and Wormholes. I feel like that's something that Stephen Hawking would know a lot about.
Right. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Stephen Hawking.
That's awesome. And now
you are a piece of dog meat.
and so now, do you know what is where did the whole Gone Hawking thing come from? Do you know what that's about? The name of the band? That's always kind of one of the things that's fun about bands. You know, kind of where the name came from.
Gone Hawking, for 3 years, I've known them for years. Like, their name used to be The Capitol.
Right.
But there's like 6 other bands called The Capitol. So they changed it to Gone Hawking. Never found out why, but I think it's a really cool name.
I feel like they're hunting for hawks. Are we gonna hear any of that in the song?
I mean, like, there's some science thrown into the song that you relate back to Stephen Hawking, but I don't think the name comes from Stephen Hawking.
All right, cool. Well, this is what we're gonna do.
Let's take drugs and go down on each other.
Wow, that sounds awful. I need to not hear Stephen Hawking ever tell me that again. So I guess some of their influences, from what I understand, Alkaline Trio, Modest Mouse.
Alkaline Trio, yeah, Modest Mouse. The first time I ever saw them, they were like 13, and they played Trailer Trash from Modest Mouse. And that's when I was like, I want to be friends with these dudes. They're 13, and they're playing Modest Mouse. Like, 6 years go by, and they're like a super killer band now.
Yeah. And anybody that's a music person like me, if you're 13 years old, listening to Modest Mouse, you're a pretty cool kid, from what I understand. All right, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give Portals and Wormholes here a listen, and then we'll give a little chat and talk about Gone Hawking. Yay! That was fun. I like that, Cody. That was pretty good, man.
Yeah, dude, it's really fun. Like, it's a throwback to, like, mid-2000s shit. And it's so cool.
That's literally where I was going to take it, dude. Yeah, I was going to tell you exactly that. It reminds me of a lot of my time up in northern Michigan, listening to a lot of similar things like that. But it's kind of good to hear that sound, still surviving and kind of, coming from some new places. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and now, so are these guys touring or got any new music coming out, anything like that?
So these dudes are super young. Like, right now, they're in their first year of college right now at Columbia.
Wow, there's some young bucks. Well, at least they're still staying local, at least here in Chicago. So I'm hoping, are they going to be in the studio or are they going to be playing any shows?
Well, that song with the album is off of is being put out right now in a few weeks to months, is being put out on a new label called Close Quarters Coalition, and they've released a lot of cool stuff. So it's really cool that, like, they're getting out there and putting their stuff out, like, not on CD or vinyl, but, like, on cassette.
Yeah, and that's so cool to hear that that they're coming back to cassettes, because I know that's a lot of, like, what I really enjoy about like the Stooges and some of the early Joy Division stuff. A lot of that had a raw sound to it, and I enjoy hearing that. And I feel like you'll be able to capture some of that where, you look at albums and kind of everything they brought to the table and why people still buy those, but I feel like you still might be able to get that kind of crackly, not so crisp, still fun sound out of a cassette.
That really lo-fi, let's just make music for having fun sound is being put out on cassette, yeah.
Yeah, that's great, dude. That's great. And so now tell me a little bit of, okay, so now we have you doing a Spotify list for us. You're going to come up with 5 songs a week. Right now, we finally got you on Spotify with your own account. Francois Vancura, correct? Is that where we got to find you?
That's it, yep.
Wow, that's pretty fancy. Where'd Francois come from?
That's my fake name when I want to kiss girls, but I don't want to tell them my name.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best answers that we had. I mean, honestly, that's funnier than anything Bob's ever said on the show, and I'm glad.
Yeah, dude, Bob sucks.
Yeah, Bob totally sucks, and he's not even here tonight.
Dude, I'm so happy he's not here. Like, I've been listening. It's been such a pleasure from last week not having to hear his stupid voice.
Holy crap.
What was that?
Holy crap.
Yeah, well, it's fine. Bob loves us. That's why we do this still.
I'm kidding, dude. No, Bob is cool. He's good. It was a joke.
Thank God Bob's in a NyQuil coma right now.
Yeah, and he doesn't re-listen to our shows anyways. We need the extra hits, but, he won't give us any of those, but that's fine. So yeah, dude, Francois Vancura, you're on Spotify. What do you have for us this month? Because basically, what's going to happen, like I said, 5 songs a week. What's the theme this month?
So it's songs or albums that were released this week. So Title Fight came out with their new album, and Johnny, I don't know, have you listened to Title Fight?
I have heard of them, but I've yet to listen to them. Tell me a little bit about it.
Title Fight came out being a very tough macho, like, throwback kind of to, like, 90s hardcore, like, almost, like, not, like, picture, like, a very melodic Sick of It All, like, very tough pop hardcore sound. And they've grown from doing that kind of music into more indie rock. And their new album is incredible. So the first song on the mix is Murder Your Memory, which is the title track from their new album. After that, it's the new Murder by Death song that rips.
Oh, awesome.
You know Murder by Death.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, that new album rips like heck.
Wow.
And then after that, the new Modest Mouse. Modest Mouse has been releasing some new tracks lately. The new one, The Best Room, is the best song they've released since putting out Good News for people who love bad news. Because after that album, everything Modest Mouse put out was crap. This is their first good song since that album.
That's awesome, dude. Well, I'm very glad. We need to check this out. So like I said, everybody can find him on Spotify. We're going to throw this out there on Twitter. We'll throw it out on Facebook. You can find us all, like you find us at Johnnie Bobbo or the Johnnie Bobbo Show on Facebook. Otherwise, Late Night Sports Radio. And you can find, we're going to send out Cody's stuff so you can listen to his music on Spotify. Follow this guy because he does know his stuff about music. And that's why we bring you on here, man. I enjoy having you on. Thank you so much, Cody.
Dude, no, I enjoy talking to you.
All right, dude. You enjoy your evening.
All right, have a good one, buddy.
All right, be good. Yeah, and so that's what happens, man. We have cool people on like that, Cody, where just regular dude, but absolutely knows a lot about music, and maybe some of them might be bad, but today, man, he really pulled. I enjoyed that. I enjoy, I got to check out this new Modest Mouse song because I heard Lampshade on Fire. That's one of my new favorite jams. So I'm really enjoying that. I can't wait to hear, the new Modest Mouse song that Cody Francois Ventura put up on
The Best Room. It's called The Best Room.
The Best Room. All right. Well, we're going to check that out. And again, if you want to give us a call in here in the last half of the show, it's 585-633-7487, 585-633-7487. You can tweet us at LN Sports Radio, at Johnnie Bobbo. You can also find us on Spreaker apps.
Come out of the house. I need love. Oh, I need love.